there's another game that will join the ranks of cricket, lacrosse. Now, in the past, lacrosse has featured in the 1904 and the 1908 editions of the Olympics. Only 3 nations participated both times: Canada, the UK and the US. And in both those Olympics, Canada bagged the gold medal. Now, I'm sure you're wondering what exactly is lacrosse. How and where did the sport originate, and how did it make it to the Olympics? Now, lacrosse is a contact team sport. It is played with a stick and a ball. The stick has a cup-shaped net which catches the ball and as players try to fling the ball into the opponent's team's goal. The sport draws its origins from the 12th century AD and is believed to have been started by indigenous people who were living in North America. Over the centuries, the sport has been modified due to a high amount of physical contact in lacrosse. Players now wear helmets, padded gloves, elbow guards, and shoulder pads for their safety. There are 10 players on each team. They're divided into attackers, midfielders, defenders, and goalkeepers. We know this. The defenders get to use a longer stick, and the net on the goalie stick is wider to make saves a little easier. The regulation time for one whole match is 60 minutes, but it is divided into 4 parts of 15 minutes, pretty much like a hockey game, similar in fact. Lacrosse is played in the men's and women's categories, and there are calls to have mixed team soon. Those are the basic rules of lacrosse. Now, how and why lacrosse made it to the Olympics? The sport is played the most in North America, Canada and the US to be precise. It has a major following in colleges and universities. Some athletes even get full scholarships at American universities for playing lacrosse. But the sport is catching on within other nations as well. There's a World Lacrosse Championship which is held every 4 years. The tournament was first held in 1956, and at least 49 nations have played in this competition over the years since then. But for lacrosse to be included into the Olympics, some rules have been altered. Lacrosse will not feature in the Olympics with the current rules and regulations. Instead, it will be tweaked a bit to make the game a little more interesting, a little more fast-paced and fun for first-time watchers. Instead of 10 players, there will be a 6-on-6 player format. The new format is called Lacrosse Sixes. The match will be compressed into 4 quarters of 8 minutes instead of 4 quarters of 15. Ground is smaller. The shortened format will reduce the complexities of the game. The Lacrosse Sixes, in fact, was first launched in 2018. It's pretty much similar to the Hockey Sevens, in fact, if you look at it. And it's meant to accelerate global interest in the sport. Lacrosse might just be able to do that on the global stage at the Olympics provides. But we are happy about one thing: a sport that started off centuries ago by Native Americans has been kept alive, passed down, and modified into an exciting sport. We're eager to see more such sporting disciplines enter the Olympics. Cricket and lacrosse seem to have opened the floodgates. It's the dream of every cricketer, the ultimate glory. Few manage to keep their date with destiny. But for many, it's been heartbreaks and a cross to bear. The Holy Grail is here in India. I'm Rupha Ramani, and Firstpost brings you the ringside view. We bring you the Cup of Dreams, Cricket World Cup coverage like never before.